All right, Libra, here we go. I'm going to talk very quiet because I'm starting very early on your reading. That said, I'm going to whisper. No, I don't have to whisper. But this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2022. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Let's talk about this pre-shuffle here. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for October 2022. It's your season, isn't it? Right? Most of the month is Libra's season. Justice seems to be showing up all over the place in the readings. It's your energy attached to that particular card. We always talk about in the weekly readings and all the readings I pull for you, somebody's coming towards you, right? Somebody's rolling in. There's always communication about to come in. You probably see it from other readers too, and I can dig it. It does look that way. You know, sometimes looks can be deceiving, but what I've got here for October, and if you watch the monthly overview, which I hope everybody does, you get the idea. There's a deceptive energy that's flowing through the entire month. But the whole month, it's sort of the universe's grand plan to create change. I've got, what should I do type energy here. I got the Seven of Cups crossed by the Knight of Pentacles in my pre-shuffle here. It's a stopped energy. It's someone who knows what they want to do and then doesn't know what they want to do. Knows what they want to do and then doesn't. It's a wobbly energy. It sometimes is read as confusion off of this card, but it's not really confusion. It's just wobbly. It's just someone changing their mind back and forth at a really high rate of speed, leaving them stopped. It's a stopped energy, this Knight of Pentacles here in the Witch's Tarot. That said, Empress, there's a strong pull. There you are. You show up right here. There's a strong pull toward you. This is a very irresistible object, shall we say. And right here, Star. It's something they manifested. They manifested this. You are their everything. You tick all the boxes, kind of a thing. Okay, it's great. Someone wants to open up to you. King of Cups. They're holding back a little bit. You make them happy. The Sun. Okay, so far so good. I could say somebody's coming towards you. I think they'll make a decision to do it. This horse going to get a hoof wet in the water. Okay, I could say that. But there's an urge also to move away, to go on the other side. Again, there's the flip-flop. And, you know, they see victory in hiding. The Six of Wands is bookending the Seven of Cups. And I have to look at everything in between to tell me why that is. There's a victory in coming towards you and a victory in running away. It depends which is stronger. I think the urge to come towards you is stronger, which is why we often get communication for you in the readings. I don't know. Let's pull a reading. I mean, you might say, well, aren't you hedging your bets there, Steve? You know, you're saying both things. They're coming in and they're not coming in. No, I'm just being honest with you. Tarot is life. You know, life isn't perfect. You know, people change their minds. People do all kinds of things. People get in their head. Yeah, the urge to come towards you is strong, but they feel pretty safe hiding in the background too. You know, so they're weighing both sides. But with that Empress energy in there, that's pretty irresistible. All right, and that's why I'm more inclined to say they're leaning more toward headed your way, and that's what October is about. October is about change. We need someone to get disappointed. It'd be pretty disappointing if you had a chance to bang the Empress and you didn't. But then someone needs to get mad at themselves in order to make that change happen, to create the recipe for change. So let's see. What's the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra here for October 2022? This first card out is before the cut. So why the fuck are we here? It's Five of Swords. Somebody's getting in their own way. Well, the cut cards should back up the pre-shuffle, and they do. Somebody is getting in their own way. This is short-sightedness, right? Okay. Now remember, I said they see it. The pull towards you is strong, but they also see some safety in not coming towards you and moving on in another direction, because there might be a conflict that you guys have to resolve. It's possible. If for no other reason, why the hell did you run, right? Why they ran is a conflict. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's cut the cards. Let's see what comes after that. The Hanged Man. The net result is 0. The net result is someone, again, sitting there. But I'm drawn to this little raven that's chewing the rope. Again, telling me that the inclination to come towards you and come off the Hanged Man tree is stronger. But they're on the fence. They are on the fence. And it's because of short-sightedness. It's because of that. It really is. Someone here is getting in their own way. It's an easy way to put it. Let's see. Let's give the deck a shuffle. October's energy is curative. All right, it's about change. October's energy could fix this. They're not going to be able to stay on the fence, and this reading is for October as a whole, for the angle of Libra. So let's see. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for October 2022. Let's see where we go here. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Yeah, I said there might be a conflict, right? Yeah, and I said they're all up in their head, right? I did. Rewind, I said it. Overall energy is the Five of Wands. Now, if I didn't have to be quieter, because it's really early here, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. If I didn't have to be quieter, I'd be yelling and screaming at this person right now. I want you to know that. Five of Wands. It's, again, this conflict. There might be a conflict between you guys. It's this back and forth in their head. The reason they might chicken out is they imagine all kinds of dragons and things that aren't there. Again, they're getting in their own way. What's fueling this? The Chariot. 2 horses out of control here in this particular energy. Five of Wands. The Chariot is out of control. You might say, well, somebody's going to take control. No, I see it out of control. Again, our whole pre-lead up to the reading is someone who's being pulled in 2 directions. I think in the month of October, it rips them clean in half. And we'll see what happens. Because that urge to go toward the Empress, if you get a chance to bang the Empress and you blow it, you're going to be real disappointed. That's real disappointing. I mean, so disappointed in yourself, you can't even spank bank for a month. I mean, it's literally that disappointing. So, we'll see what happens here. Readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person is behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy. Message from the universe. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards over the top at the end. Let's see where we go. What's the energy around the connection right now? Death. Perfect. I just got done telling you. What did I say? It's change. For the last month and a half, the death card's been reflecting as change. The universe is trying to get this person to come towards you. In doing so, it's making you more attractive. That's why that Empress came up in the pre-shuffle. The energy of change is here. It is what October is about. The universe, I think, just agreed with me about them getting split in half, pulled in 2 directions by 2 very strong horses. Yeah, this Five of Wands is not enough to stop anything. If they don't come towards you, they're going to be very disappointed. Now, whether they get angry at themselves and then create the energy of change, I can't say. It's up to their free will, but I can say the universe itself, within your connection, something's about to pop here one way or another. One way or another. 2 horses. How are they behaving in the 3D? Again, getting in their own way. I mean, you're seeing the cards, right? I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. I'm not bullshitting you. 2 of Pentacles. Round and round and round we go. How they're behaving in the 3D is wishy-washy. Well, you know, they're getting in their own way. It makes sense to come towards you. God, I'd love to bang that Empress. Or, God, I feel safe if I just stay away. Oh, my God, there's a conflict. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to work something out. Blah, 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 blah. Getting ripped in 2 directions because they're getting in their own way. But this is a very strong energy. This is very weak energy. This is very weak energy. This is a very strong energy. So the universe is stronger than your person. And that Empress energy is making you very attractive. Let's see, what's bookending death here in their soul? 9 of Cups, yeah. Again, the urge to come towards you is stronger. This is a beautiful card to have in the soul position. It is minor arcana. Of course it is. We got their free will in play here with this minor arcana. Again, universe is trying to show this person how attractive you are. That's why that Empress was there in the pre-shuffle, and it's why death is here. It's everything. This is the universe talking in a big way. It's like, I'm trying to show them how special the Empress is. And again, you're looking good. You know, their soul wants to go for its wish. It wants its wish. And we already know from the pre-shuffle that they manifested this. But they're behaving in the 3D. The actual person is wishy-washy. Again, I want to go toward the Empress, but it's also, I'm safe if I move in another direction. They're getting in their own way. I reiterate one more time. Hidden energy, message from the universe, separate from the reading, but read with the death card here, which is definitely the universe at work. Let's see. Ten of Cups. Again, it's just what I already said. The universe is trying to show them how awesome you are. It's making you more attractive to them. Okay? That's what it's doing. And it makes sense. It's Libra season, right? You're going to be more attractive to everybody anyway, so the universe has a little help. You know, has a great deal of help. All right. We'll see what happens when we clarify. Potential final outcome, Redwood wishy-washy. Do they make a decision here? I think they get ripped in half by the Chariot, if I'm honest. Yeah, the Hermit. Again, if they follow their soul, they come towards you. It's red with the Two of Pentacles. If they follow their soul, the soul is waking up. The soul is what feels the Empress energy. The soul is, here's the soul position. It knows that the Empress is the Nine of Cups, right? The Empress from the pre-shuffle, you. The universe is trying to make change. It's trying to make them see how great things can be, probably giving them signs. They're acting wishy-washy in the 3D. Their soul is awake, so if they follow their soul, they come toward you. We'll see which way the wind is blowing when we clarify. Let's clarify. Let's take the Light Seer deck here and see where we go. Tell me about death. Why is the death card here? All right. Why is the death card here? Tell me about the death card. This is one of those readings where when we clarify, we find out which way the wind blows. We're not getting additional information. This is what we need to know. Everything that's happened so far is what we need to know. Now we're just finding out, you know, what they're likely to do. And I say likely because it's up to their free will. Let's go. Death card, why is it here? Okay. Yeah. The King of Wands. Somebody's being stubborn and fighting an energy that they have no chance to fight. What did I say? This Chariot, horses out of control, moving in two different directions. They're going to get ripped in half. This is much stronger energy. The universe is putting out much stronger energy than they can possibly resist. Somebody being stubborn here. There's a stubborn energy around this. Somebody's ego is getting in the way, worried about a conflict, whatever. They're just getting in their own way. What's on top? Like I said, Page of Cups. The urge to come towards you is strong. It's stronger. A little bit. Okay? A little bit. There's a likely, someone needs to come in and kneel before Zod, and you're Zod in this case. Okay? Someone needs to come in and just basically apologize or say something, get the ball rolling, whatever it is. This is the energy of your connection, remember. Why is the Page of Cups here? And there's an urge to do that, of course. Four of Pentacles. It's a page because they're afraid. It's a page because they're holding back how they really feel. They're holding back a lot. This card implies that there's much more here than just a Page of Cups. There's a huge amount of you know, just a gigantic amount of love here. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid of whatever this Five of Wands represents. I think it's a lot of it is just imagined in their mind, to be honest with you. Okay. Somebody's holding stubborn. Ego, Burger King, ego, gotta have it their way, ego, holding back. It is a stubborn energy, but it's stubbornness rooted in fear. Tell me about their 3D energy. Why are they being wishy-washy here? Why is the two of Pentacles here? What's going on with the Two of Pentacles? Let's see which way this wind is likely to blow and see if the Hermit clarifiers back it up. Let's see here. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Six of Wands. Now we have to tie that Six of Wands to the Six of Wands in the pre-shuffle. Okay? There's victory. They see there's a way that the reason they're being wishy-washy, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. There's a reason they're being wishy-washy. You might say, well, why is it a choice if the Empress is so attractive, right? This person has found a way to see victory, because remember, victory was bookending the, what was it, the Seven of Cups. This person can see victory on either side. They've convinced themselves, even though on the side of running away from you, it's all made up shit, and it's real on the side of coming towards you. They still can see victory, and each option feels like victory to them. So that's why they're being wishy-washy. What's on top? Five of Pentacles. It's a fear of missing out energy. They realize they need to make a decision, okay? It's a fear of missing out. It's also an energy of, one of the things they're telling themselves for not coming towards you is if they come towards you and you say no, then fantasy land is over, right? This Ten of Cups can be a lot of fantasy land. And the universe is definitely pumping that energy out. This is why it gave us the Ten of Cups. It's part of how it's making you more attractive. They're having fantasies about you, maybe. Something along those lines. If they come towards you and you say no, then the fantasy's over. Again, that disappointment sets in. But then, on the flip of that, not coming towards you creates disappointment. So, you know, damned if they do, damned if they don't, is what they're telling themselves. Five of Pentacles, why is it here? The Hermit. Hermit, these are read together. Here's the Hermit right here. Here's the Hermit right here. It's saying, if they follow their soul, the soul is awake. If they follow their soul, you know, not coming towards you, they feel like this. All right? But there's a fear here. We see the fear that if they do come towards you, you might say no, and then the fantasy is over. So that's why we have wishy-washy Two of Pentacles here going round and round and round. Okay, let's go to the soul, Nine Cups. You are the Nine Cups. Their soul wants to be happy, wants that wish, wants the manifestation. Of course they do. You're reflecting in pure Empress energy. Universe creating a bunch of fantasies around that. Things that are going through their mind, through their soul, etc. Yeah, you look good. But there's a lot of fear here on the table. Why is for reasons I've already explained. Why is the Nine of Cups here in the soul? Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Why? Yeah, afraid to open up. King of Cups, they hold it. I told you. These bookend these. I said about this card here, about this Page of Cups, there's a lot more love here. It's on a king level. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups, right? He just holds a little sippy cup from the Ace of Cups. This is an Ace of Cups. And just a little bit stingy on giving it. They're afraid to offer it, all right? They're holding back quite a lot. Why? Even in the soul. That's why this is Minor Arcana. What's on top? Look at that. These bookend these. This was the crossing card here. It's right there. Again, it's just stubborn. In the soul is this, the ego is stronger than the soul right now. It's kind of what it's saying. This is a stronger card than this card. This represents ego. Okay? There is a lot of attraction in the soul toward the Empress. This is talking about that a little bit. Why is the King of Wands here? Nine of Cups. You see the repeats? I got two Kings and two Nine of Cups. Okay? If this two Kings and two Nines. If this was a poker game, I take your house, I take the pot, I take your car keys that you threw in the pot, I take it all. Okay? Because you're a person, why? Because the other player is just holding a 2 and a 5 and a hermit, whatever the hell that might be. Well, you know, it's sort of a joker card, really, in this particular case, because they're not following their soul. Their ego is louder, and that's what the universe is telling us here. Why is the case? Because you are their wish, and they're stubborn about this. Is double verifying that the universe is trying to push them at the soul level toward their 9 cups. But they're being very stubborn about this here. Okay, again, there's a lot of fear about conflict, a fear about having to. You might say no, and then the fantasy is over. There's all kinds. They got an excuse that for each side, for coming towards you and for not coming towards you, that make both options. Either option looks like victory with that Six of Wands crossing there. Okay, let's talk about your universe. Tell me about your plan here, universe. What's all this fairyland? What's all this showing them how happy they could be with the Empress? Yeah, I imagine you land in their spank bank quite a bit in October. I'll tell you that. I got no doubt about that. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why'd you give me Ten of Cups, universe? Why? Why? Yeah. Three of Pentacles. It's the universe trying to make them feel okay. Make them feel good about giving to this. This is a card of partnership, a card of working together. But there's no foundation here. Okay? So the universe trying to almost, it's tough to phrase, almost plant fantasies in their mind. You know, put you in front of them. It's going to put the Empress everywhere. They're going to see you in everything. A fucking tree is going to remind them of you. Right? A frog is going to remind them of you. Everything going to remind them of you. It's making them see that it's worth taking a crack at. All right, with this Ten of Cups here, creating all this fantasy land. What's on top? Page of Swords. Again, I got a page read with a page. These two are read together in my reading. These go together. These two are read together. I got someone who just, there's a lot. I think the spying energy is going to kick up. I think that's part of this Ten of Cups. I think this person, and spying doesn't have to be them physically parked outside your house or even looking at your social media. It's just backing up with this spying energy, because that's all I get off that Page of Swords. It's just backing up the fantasy land, because spying can be dreaming about you. Stealing a piece of your energy because you're connected, and having that energy do things. Hiring a piece of your energy as an actor in a fantasy and telling it what to do. I see that. I see it, at least that. They may spy on your social media and things like that too. Or there could be a chance encounter, is what the universe is trying to set up as well. A reason for you two to connect. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah. The Four of Cups. It's all of this disappointment. All of this, we've been talking about it, right? If you got a chance to bang the Empress, remember this. If you got a chance to bang the Empress and you don't bang the Empress, it ends in disappointment. You're going to be very disappointed. And like I said, all of this is major fantasy here, Ten of Cups. I mean, look at the card, right? Look at that. I mean, you look pretty good. All right, that Empress is looking good, yet they got an excuse for each side, making each side look like victory. Well, I don't have to go towards it. I could leave it in fantasy land. This card says they can't. The universe is amping up fantasy land for this other runner side so much that it's not gonna cut it after a while. And it's sort of the way of the universe saying October's going to grate on them. It's going to wear them down and wear them down until somebody needs to do something. Now again, I get the Hermit here, which some might say is a final outcome is nothing happening. They're hermiting, right? But I also have the Hermit here, and these are read together. They're more inclined to follow their soul and come towards you. I got double Hermit energy. One Hermit talks the other into it. Because if they don't, there's a lot of disappointment, which is proved here. She's sad, she's sad, she's so sad she can't even go inside to use the toilet. And what they've got on their side doesn't look as good as, see the rainbow here? Well, there's the rainbow right there, your fantasy land, right? Let's see where we go. The Hermit, what's the potential final outcome here? What is it? I got double, this, whatever falls here is read with these. So it's all about this Two of Pentacles, round and round, which is crossed by 6 wands, which, both sides look like a win. They can, in their mind, there's a lot. This is a very stubborn person. They're always in every reading coming towards you. It always ends in communication. Libra, you're about to hear from someone. I see it in the weekly readings. There is sometimes a holdback. And this stubbornness is why. They can, my God. All right. I don't know how they can live through this disappointment, but I don't see the anger here yet. We need them to get mad at themselves for missing out. We need that fear of missing out energy to come up really strong. All right. Why is the Hermit here? What's the final on this? The Seven of Pentacles. Now, this card has a lot of meanings. It's taking stock. It's seeds that were planted a while ago or growing, all that kind of shit. Yeah, this is actually only time will tell here. This is one of its rarer meanings. It is similar to divine timing energy coming off of it. If this was a magic 8-ball, you would get the response of only time will tell on the magic 8-ball. Okay? It's sort of like that. The affecting energy around is that the seeds have been planted and they're starting to grow. But that plant needs to be watered. Just because it's starting to grow don't mean he can walk away now and forget about it. Let's see. The soul is awake. That makes sense. How can I say the soul is awake? If the soul was awake, they'd go for their 9 cups, right? Yeah, but I said the ego is stronger than the soul, than the desire to go for the 9 cups. So when the ego's stronger, that creates this choice in the brain. You start questioning things, right? 5 of Wands, inner conflict. You start questioning. I said they're getting ripped in 2 directions, right? Pulled. I think they get ripped in half in fucking October. I see it here. This is them after they get ripped in half. It's disappointment. Yeah, I mean, because the ego's open, that's where there's the 2 options. So their soul might be awake, but the ego's there too. And they're fighting. There's a war going on, an inner conflict, 5 of Wands, with this person. And I will say it again. They're getting in their own way. That was the card before the cut. While we're here, that backs up the whole precinct. They're getting in their own way. What's on top? 8 wands, just like a Libra reading. It's got to be a Libra reading with 8 wands in the final outcome. This right here, fear of missing out energy that I get here, it leads to forward movement of some kind. It looks like, because it's on top of a hermit, it leads to communication with you. Okay? Only time will tell. I'm not saying, I'm not going to, there's no way to sugar, this is real life. If you want fake tarot readings, go watch the fairy unicorn lady who gives you nothing but happy messages and terrific things about someone coming in, and then you can get disappointed again when they don't show up, right? Playing on your need for something, playing on your want for something. Yeah, it's brilliant marketing. It's terrific. But the truth of the matter is, tarot is real life. And in real life, people get wishy-washy. People change their mind. The ego gets in the way, stubbornness gets in the way. The soul energy is telling them to go towards you. Okay? It looks like they will, but only time will tell. It depends. Is he a good farmer or a bad farmer? I don't know. We only got a sprout here. The sprout is still living off nutrients within the seed and within the soil. Those are going to run out. What are they going to do? Then that's where you got to water and fertilize and take care of the fucking thing. Why is the 8 of Wands here? This one here, this 8 of Wands is why the Hermit's here. It's red with the 5 of Pentacles. Why this next card will be why the 8 of Wands is here, but it's also red with a Hermit. So it all circle jerks itself. Okay? Why is the 8 of Wands here? 10 Wands. Yeah. It's, if you get it, 10 Wands. It's red with the Hermit. It's why the 8 of Wands is here. It's why they are likely to reach out. I said, what have I been saying? I said they're going to get ripped in half in fucking October. And this backs it up. This is pressure. I got Billy Joel's Pressure ringing in my head right now. It's, you know, it really is. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of tension. It's someone here who, they're likely to reach out with this. It might reach that point if they follow their soul, if the pressure builds. But these cards here, look at that girl and look at this girl under pressure, right? And this Hermit with this 8 of Wands, all talk about if you get a chance to bang the Empress and you blow it, it ends in disappointment. It ends in pressure. The soul's putting a lot of pressure on them. The universe is putting a lot of pressure on your person in the Libra angle here in October. They're going to get ripped apart because they're getting in their own way, because each horse, you know, one of the meanings of the chariot is victory, right? Each horse sees victory in going its way, in going its own way. Coming towards you, they could see a potential victory here. Yeah, that would make them feel real good, 9 cups. But also, in a stubborn way, moving away from you keeps it safe, keeps fantasy land safe. They can just keep dreaming about you. But that only leads to disappointment. Because when you have a chance to bang the Empress, why would you want to sit around and spank bank yourself over it or dream about it when you could just pick up a goddamn phone and go get the real goddamn thing? It's all playing out for you right here, and it's real life. That happens every day with people. You don't know in my life how many friends I have said that same thing to. You're sitting around dreaming about this girl, right? And you're telling me, you know, it's disappointing and all this stuff. All you got to do is pick up a phone. Or all you got to do is find, you know, where she works, go by there. Something like that. If you don't take a shot, you know, there's nothing worse than not taking your shot. And that's what the universe is trying to teach your person here in October. That's the truth, and that's what I can tell you. All right? I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and say there's an 8 of Wands, it's communication because there's a lot of pressure. It's deeper than that. The energy runs deeper than that. So, yeah, just do your thing. Worry about your lessons this month. And let this person get in their disappointment and whatever, and I have all this pressure pill. That's their shit. They're the one getting in their own way. They're not understanding the logic. There's no point. And it's what the universe is trying to teach them. There's no point in dreaming about something that you can actually have. You know, they already manifested it. It is what it is. That's your reading. I'm going to pull, you know what? I'll pull 3 cards from the universe before we go. I forgot. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Libra before we go? Anything? You got anything for Libra before I move on to the hot Scorpios? Let's see. I can only imagine that reading's going to be. What else you want to tell Libra? Anything? I think I said it all. I mean, I really gave you this here. And I know you're going to get a lot of readings around. I know, I can see it. Someone's coming in, expect communication. I know. You're going to get all that shit. But there's always more to life than that. That's just surface energy. There's always so much more going on. You know that. Tarot is life. It's just look at these cards. Analyze them yourself. It's played out on the table here. There's a whole bunch of yabuts all over the place here. Alright? Let's see. Anytime, it's a tough decision. That's the pressure, because they can see victory on either side coming towards you and not. It's just a question of whether or not this person gets disappointed enough and pissed at themselves enough, and the fear of missing out energy builds enough. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Libra? There's the King of Wands again. 3rd time in this reading. Stubborn. That's all I get off of it. Stubborn motherfucker. Right? This is my laughing king in the Witch's Tarot. I got it covered. I'm cool. I'm cool. Lying sack of shit. Right here. The Magician. And Judgment. And sure enough, for the 3rd time in this reading, disappointment. 4 of Cups. Okay? 4 of Cups. This universe is saying it's all going to be disappointing for this person, so don't you get disappointed. Alright? The universe is making you... Did you hear what I said in the pre-shuffle? And over here. The universe is making you more attractive. Here. In October. You're going to attract... You're reflecting pure Empress energy, not just to your person, to everybody. Go out. Go out and get some static energy on you. You know, you're very attractive this month. This person needs to turn this around. They need to turn this stubbornness around if they want a second chance. It's judgment time. What are they going to do? Right? What are they going to do? 4 of Cups here crossing the Magician and the base energy. They need to turn it around. The Magician does tricks, right? It pulls a rabbit out of the hat. Makes something disappear and another thing appear. Right? They need to change. They need to turn this around. They need to change their perspective. The universe is doing its job. It's doing everything it can. This person's stubbornness is up for review. They got to decide if it's better to hold back in pride and get in their head, or worried about whatever their ego problem is here, or whatever it is that's making it look okay to not come towards you. They need to decide if that's good enough for them. If living in disappointment is good enough for them. Because when you get a chance to bang the Empress and you don't, it's disappointing. Right? Just like he's going to be very disappointed later. Okay? But he's still got a shot to bang her. She's still there. She ain't left yet. She's still there. So, but he's still looking down at the frogs. You see? There's still a chance. I mean, if I was coming up the back way here, I'd peek my head around the corner and go, psst, hey, little asshole, look at me. Yeah, you still got a chance. She's still there. Go hit that shit. Don't be stupid. You're going to regret it later. You will. That's all the universe. That's what this whole reading is about. That little storyline I just played out right there. They need to change their behavior if they want a second chance, is exactly what the universe is telling you in its final message to you. That's your reading, Libra. I hope it was helpful. And I hope it helps you with other people's readings this month too, because this is a powerful month. I don't know how the surface readers are going to survive out there. They're either going to get completely sugar-coated readings or completely bad readings. There's no way to read October on the surface. No way. It even tricked me with the monthly overview, where I had to redo it. I had, oh my God, I got it. You know, I figured it out, that little layer of deception that's in there. It is what it is, but this is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck, Libra.